In this episode of C-Show News, ants rewired to become zombies. You might have heard of zombie ants before. There are a few different species of parasitic fungus that turn ants into zombies. As far as we can tell, these zombifying fungi all work in basically the same way. In that study, they injected live ants with a cocktail of chemicals meant to mimic the effects of the parasitic fungus. And it worked. The ants completely lost their ability to control their movements, and some of them even started biting other ants, which is not normal behavior. They infect the ant and take over its brain, turning it into what's known as a fruiting body for the fungus. And that opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Maybe we could develop a drug to help people who have neurodegenerative diseases caused by similar chemical imbalances. Or maybe we could help rescue other animals from becoming zombified by developing a zombification reversal program. The chemical is octopamine, which is kind of like the adrenaline and dopamine of insects. It's just a bunch of ants. But we're talking about ants that have been turned into zombies by chemicals that scientists developed in a lab. If we can figure out how to stop that process, it could end up helping people, other animals, and maybe even save some ants' lives. But it seems to have something to do with the way that those chemicals interfere with the ant's nervous system. Exactly how that happens will probably be the focus of future research. When the researchers injected the ants with the octopamine analog, it seemed to counteract the zombifying effects of the first cocktail. The zombie ants were able to get some of their movement back, although they still had some trouble with coordination. The spores then come out of the dead ant's head and infect more ants, starting the process all over again.
Yes.
But a new study published in the journal iScience has found that there may be another way to turn an ant into a zombie. This other way doesn't involve a parasitic fungus, but rather a change in the ant's own brain chemistry, and it might actually be reversible. Back in 2019, scientists at the University of Michigan published a paper where they described how they managed to turn live carpenter ants into zombies. In the new study, the same group of researchers wanted to find out if they could reverse these effects by giving the ants more of a specific chemical that is involved in these behaviors. It's still not entirely clear exactly how the first injection of chemicals turns the ants into zombies in the first place, but importantly, this new study suggests that the zombification process might be reversible, at least in some cases, and sure,